And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra Valkyria face off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring Tournament.
The irresistible force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crown already belongs to her.
As for Lyra, this is the biggest match of her.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Sent outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Nia with the fireman's carry. And a front slam to follow.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She's certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
She gets put in the corner.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner. Oh, what a kick.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here. Working the midsection there.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Gorilla press slam. Annihilating offense from Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Valkyria keeps her away.
Great power.
And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra and Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a...
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the most technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra?
Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? She's taking things to the floor here. And she slides her back to the mat.
Propped up in the corner.
Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
But Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business...
Neither superstar giving an inch here. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
2 fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
And she's set right into that corner.
Oh, and it's reversed. There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much. And there will be a coronation taking place tonight as Nia Jax and Lyra. And Nia now
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
Chucked right out of the ring.
She heads out of the ring.
Needs to mind the official count.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Leaning her into the corner now.
Stuck in the tree of woe. And
they are doing whatever they please.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Using the elbow as a weapon. Nia Jax has complete control here.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here. Big elbow. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night. Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen. Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. Moves from the ring to the outside. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that. Somebody please tell me what the goal is here with this.
Austin in a state of distress now.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Oh, there isn't going to be a trip to the penalty box either.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
This situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it all on Rikishi. Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it.
Narrowly escaping there.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Belly to belly. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness. Look at this!
What? No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawl. Rikishi's disdain for Austin And Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. What's going to happen here?
Nice.
Backbreaker. He goes for the pin.
Could this be it?
Shoulder shoots up before two.
He's still got more left in the tank.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Cranking the head. Attacking the knee. Oh, he paid for that. High risk. And there's Austin sent flying. He's headed out to the ringside area. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Auburn crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
Clearing out the announce table. This isn't going to end well. Rattling on the announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now
Oh, no.
steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. He gets into the...
Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver. That's it. Austin is out.
Here's the pin. And he's still in the game.
Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
It must must be demoralizing knowing you've unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. And Rikishi channeling his energy here.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Ruthless press by.
And here's Austin looking to end it right now. No, stops the count at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Kick gets caught.
Impressive. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably gonna outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
A title coveted by legends and hungry young talent alike.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
As Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a Credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply look...
Oh, look out! Ooh!
John Cena, top rope. By the throat into the top rope. Oof. Ah, claw to the face. Ripping at the eyes.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage. Spinning heel kick. And Cena's starting to falter here.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal...
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Backed up. The challenger is going for it.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Drop kick.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. His handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now. Are we gonna see a tap? Stop in the leg.
There it is, reversal. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, Samoan spike.
We might see a new champion crowned.
The Samoan bulldozer is all fired up. Makes the cover. Kicks out. He still has life.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Super kick!
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Full focus from Umaga.
Off the right hand. What are they planning here? Off the ropes. The intensity of Umaga.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly. Uh-oh. And
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
pinned.
his arm shot off the mat before one.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
The camel clutch.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Tagged with a punch.
These two going strike for a strike, it seems.
Ooh. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Ooh.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh, nothing pretty about this. Just a good old Donnybrook here. And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
Here it comes. Samoan spike.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this. Good Lord.
Exerting his dominance.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight, absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance.
Will Cena come looking for a rematch? Only time will tell. But for now, this is Umaga's moment. He is your WWE Champion.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's an irregular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing. Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over. Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client.
You can see that each strike
Perched up top.
Drops the hammer. This could be it. The pin. Just kicks out.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
And he's looking out of sorts now.
This is what we expect out of Extreme Rules. No one is safe. Now that was a very questionable attack. I don't think it goes beyond any gray area. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams.
Oh man, he is more than fired up right now.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Ouch.
Big boot!
Incredible.
Just cranking the head.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a...
He might put him away here. Big kick out.
Close call. That was almost... Lights out.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
Still in it.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. Being set up in the...
Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner with more in mind here. Look out!
And a huge splash.
Three-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, "Are you nervous about this?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history."
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring, from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, "I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer." How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. The your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first to miss Money in the Bank.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase. Getting set up in the corner now.
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. You got to look.
Shift her weight and escapes. Samoan drop.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. And a slap, too.
We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Victory is within reach now.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Heading up that ladder. Center.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. Reaching.
So close to victory.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Ooh, the direct headshot. Just sickening.
We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in there. Oof. A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is ripe for the picking.
She's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there. Charlotte's at the top with the briefcase.
Will she rise back to her throne?
This has got to be it.
Victory is inevitable. There's a headbutt.
With the lariat.
She escapes the attack. Inverted backbreaker.
Ow! Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Counter on Carmella.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Elbow thrown, saying not today. Ladders in position, gonna make the climb.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point. Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry.
Big clothesline. And Charlotte was put in check there.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Back body drop. I think she just really felt that one.
Destructive offense from Natalya.
Dragon screw. Right into the leg lock.
She's pumping herself. Natalya looking to step through.
A submission won't win the match. Let's go over submission hold. Oh, reversal. Oh, got herself out of it.
Snapmare could set something else up.
Way to avoid that. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Boom. Big boot. Off the back of the neck.
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my. Driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
And that DDT was well delivered. Now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to move soon. That's a well-targeted attack to the body. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
There goes Carmella into a rough landing. A reversal. Well scouted.
From the electric chair position.
And Charlotte shows she still has a burst of offense in her.
Becky really in danger here. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
Launching.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Another damaging attack on Carmella.
Yes, Charlotte is giving her all as this match continues on.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
That'll scramble your brains.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Well, there she goes. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Oof, that ladder's gonna leave a mark.
Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
And this one is all Tamina.
Trying to put the ladder in the middle of the ring.
This is where you want it. Right place. Is this the right time?
She's grabbing at the prize now.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Sent flying out of the ring here.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Straight jacket locked in. Boom! German suplex. Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Ms. Money in the Bank?
Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Back suplex.
Hits the drop kick.
Oof. Oh my gosh.
Super kick. Ouch. Neck breaker. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Go behind. German. Suplex.
9. Oh, man.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. This is the chance. Could be the only one.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Tamina has it.
Fingertips away from winning the contract.
Tugging and grabbing and doing everything to get it down.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
She's reaching for it.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
The prize is within reach.
Getting it down is proven to be harder than it looks.
My goodness, did you hear that chop? Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to grab it.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard.
Big boot. Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Nice neck breaker.
And now Tamina sent ringside.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Oh, double boots.
And a double DDT. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Oh my God, a steel chair. Back into the ring she comes. Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. And it's Natalia with the reversal.
Back and forth trading reversals.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Bam! She flipped that attack around. Oh my God, look at this.
Double suplex.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. sliding back into the ring. Look at this.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
She's setting a ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
She's stretching for it, grasping a victory.
This is so tense.
The WWE Universe is waiting with bated breath.
This is it, guys. That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
This has to feel so validating for Tamina. She came in tonight with her family in mind, and they must be proud of her now.
Tamina has a legacy to live up to, and becoming the first ever Ms. Money in the Bank only honors the rich family name.
clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
I'm loving this matchup. The best teams around facing off for the titles.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Jimmy timed that one.
So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal.
And into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh! Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Corey, for as entertaining as the New Day are, they can scrap with the best of them. Remember that.
Look, don't let the booty-os and trombones fool you. New Day can get down and dirty, especially when they have the Usos pushing them. New Day are prepared for an all-out brawl tonight.
These attacks of the champ are adding up.
Yeah, and Jay had him well measured.
Headed back into the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Oh, my!
New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. And retaliates with a counter.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Big back body drop.
One elevation.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love to try.
The champ with the cover. And the champ only gets a count of 1.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Military press.
Chin-breaking uppercut.
Stop after stop after stop.
With the title on the line, the champ isn't holding anything back. Right in the face.
My God. Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Neck breaker. Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. The match the Usos. But this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
He quickly slides into the ring. Big E perhaps realizing he's not the only dangerous competitor in this one.
A prime example of that unique Uso offense.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best. In one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this. Well, this is one of my all-time favorites. Coming back from the outside, he breaks the hold, saving his teammate.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Turns it around.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos witness a more lawless culture here in WWE, a more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. To the abdomen. Oh, what a kick.
Not done yet.
Gonna take a trip.
The Florida Keys.
Pin to decide the championship. That breaks the count. This match continues on.
Oh my gosh.
The champ is in agony here.
This is how it goes in Hell in a Cell. The match keeps going whether you can handle it or not.
The Usos and the New Day have the champ goes for the cover. Kicking out before the count.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Got him where he wants him. Up and now he gets back into the ring. The challenger's in a bad way.
The effects of the cell come for everyone. You can only stay safe for so long.
Trampling the opposition.
Big E! Big ending! Could be game over for the Usos.
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down. Woods finds an opening. Big E may be thinking high risk. Rocket kick.
Taking flight.
Body splash.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Kick to the back.
These four men looking to destroy one another in the name of being called Uso.
And he comes out over the ropes down.
Will that be enough to win the titles? Running Bulldog.
Boom! Right on target. The champion taking even more of a beating here.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Kick up. We got a new champ here. He breaks up the pin. Stops the referee's count. Ow! Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Uso sliding out of danger there.
Innovative offense from the Uso. Could end it all right here.
Going for the pin. Title.
Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Oh, that'll...
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the
gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley's accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
For the first time ever, we have a Women's Championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Guys, a very important component of this match. Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Sky high!
You gotta be kidding me!
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won taking flight.
Bang! What a split! Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes. Pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts. Poorly timed offense there.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
From the top,
Bayley left an opening for the counter. I don't think I've ever seen a champion feel as disrespected as Bayley has, Corey, because Bayley's talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion. Everybody talks about Becky Lynch on Raw. They're now talking about Rhea Ripley in NXT. But Bayley has been the longest reigning champ in SmackDown history.
and you read off all the accolades, all the championships she has held, that for some reason Bayley still finds herself overlooked.
Senton! And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Spinning heel kick.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to recapturing the championship. Sent hard into the corner.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like... And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry. Unpacks a well-placed punch.
Bayley is now under pressure.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle.
Great quickness.
Let's roll through. Into the pin.
Great combination.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Here we go. It's popping off.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Bayley. And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup. Evasive maneuvering there.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill. Both athletes showing incredible
Review by Naomi. Are we headed towards a title change?
Title in the balance with the pin.
The ref saw clear as day. She was on the ropes. Has the champ pinned. Is this it? And she breaks the count.
This match continues on. Oof.
Bayley and Naomi both worn down, both exhausted. But this is about winning. This is about being the better woman in the history books.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Naomi, feel the glow. Submission, locked in. Is it over? Naomi did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in this match as she's ever been, but Naomi's confidence and athleticism were just too much for Bayley to contend with.
History made in the Middle East.